There was a murder at the St. Albans house. A business venture turned orphanage. St. Albans was the worst house in London, on the worst street, in the most crime-ridden area you could possibly imagine. So why does this one little murder matter, do you suppose? Well, let me tell you. They called
the best thing they had on the force until a convincing series of frame jobs led me here, to London, to the god-awful street, the whole crime-infested city, because there was murder. Fairly run-of-the-mill if you ask me, but something wasn't...
Do excuse me, sir, but I believe I was solving this murder.
Which murder? This most god-awful crime-infested...
Crime-ridden street in London, yes, I know. Are you speaking of the St. Albans murder?
Yeah, St. Albans, that's my case. It was...
It's a pretty dark night, guys, but we gotta find out who killed Mr. Belvedere. You got the map?
I got the chocolate bar. I thought you got the map.
Hey, what you got guys are doing here?
This ain't no place for children. Back in Chicago, they didn't allow children or crime scene with a parent.
We ain't got no parents, mister. We're orphans.
It occurred to me then that these children might know something about Mr. Belvedere, something about the way the youngest ate his chocolate bar and the way the other stood with
It was raining that day in London. Kind of rain that poured down and made you think of that night.
Something about the way the cigarette dangled from his mouth. A Chinese herbal cigarette, if I wasn't mistaken. You would have had to go to Bond Street for that particular cigarette.
And look at the way that guy's looking at us. Look at him. Yeah, that guy. I bet he's the murderer.
You can't just call anybody you see the murderer.
Yeah, but look at his face.
What the hell is going on here? This is my case, my jurisdiction. I am getting too old.
Her legs went on for miles.
Who the hell are you talking about?
This is my case. The case of Mr. Belvedere and the orphanage, and if you would all just give me some peace and quiet, I'm sure I will reach a verdict before any of these pea-brains have half a chance. No doubt they
The
could
way
find...
he stood told a different story
in a
than the one he was
haystack,
telling.
but the needle was questionable.
I couldn't help but think about Mr. Belvedere's wife back in Chinatown. How afraid she was to let her go.
We gotta look for clues.
Yeah, well, you know.
Look harder, you dummy.
I'm looking.
Today is my very first assignment. Detective Hat, here to figure out who killed that no-good son of a gun Belvedere.
I don't
The way he held
That guy. I don't like him. Something's wrong with him. Well, let's go back to dress up for Halloween. They have Halloween in London. God, why? Sergeant Dick's nasty. Look at this guy.
I know who killed Mr. Belvedere.
What?
Yes. Well, you see, Mr. Belvedere was running the orphanage like a slave trade, selling the kids to the factories and making a mint. So they found out about it, stacked up one on top of the other under a trench coat, and then fell down upon him, the final plunge of the knife. And then they tried to cover it all up by, quote, hunting for treasure and trying to figure out who'd done it.
You don't know us, mister. We didn't kill old Belvedere.
I did.
Damn it, Johnny.
Oh, what can I say? Detective Hat's pretty good.
Oh, damn. Can it be? How did I not see it before?
His hat went on for miles.
Thank you. Stop. Seriously, you solved the least amount of this case of anyone.
Jesus, how am I gonna go back to the station with this fucking guy and solve the case? They'll make me go back to walking the beat.
It's bad for business.
My reputation can't take much more scandal between this and the Hound of Baskerville.
After all, anything can happen on the most crime-ridden street in London.
No one would suspect a thing.
And if they did, who would they call to investigate? It's the perfect crime.
Come on, guys, you don't have to do this. I won't tell anyone, I swear. You can tell everyone that you figured it out.
I seen an icicle out back. We can stab them with it.
Yeah, and afterwards our fingerprints will melt right off. Get it?
Yeah.